Roblox is facing the most dangerous security breach since the Crossroads incident. There is a new catastrophic account termination exploit spreading through the Roblox community right now. And if you aren't careful, your entire Roblox account, your limiteds, your Robux, and years of hard work could be deleted in a blink of an eye. This isn't just like a simple warning or a one-day ban. This is the end of your digital life on Roblox. It's a vulnerability that allows malicious game creators to frame you for violations you never even saw, let alone committed. We're talking about Roblox predators and PDFs using a prisoned API to upload prohibited content under your name. How is this even possible in 2026? Why is Roblox support completely ignoring the victims while their accounts are being deleted? And most importantly, are you currently on the hit list? You need to listen closely, because by the time you see the ban screen, it's already too late. To truly understand the gravity of what we're dealing with today, we have to look back at the dark history of the Crossroads incident. For those who don't know, Crossroads was a series of games designed with one goal: to get innocent players banned. Back then, the method was terrifyingly simple. All you had to do was click play, and once you joined the server, the game script would take control of your client and force your character to type horrific, terms of service violating phrases into the public chat. Because it came from your account, the Roblox moderation system would flag it immediately. Within seconds, you would be kicked and met with a screen that said your account is banned. It was a nightmare that haunted the community for months, and it forced Roblox to rethink how their chat filters and auto bans worked. We thought that era was over, but yet we were so wrong. Fast forward to today, and a spiritual successor has arrived, but it is infinitely more sophisticated and way harder to detect. This new method doesn't rely on the chat box, instead it exploits a massive security flaw in the Roblox Capture Service. This is a feature many players don't even realize is active, and that lack of awareness is exactly what those exploiters are banking on. Reports are flooding in from players who joined what looked like a normal or even popular games, only to have their screen spammed with allow capture prompts. This is the moment that the trap is sprung. If you stay in the game for even a few more seconds, the developer script uses a back-end vulnerability to bypass your permissions. They essentially hijack your account's identity to upload decals, models, or assets directly to the Roblox library under your account. And those aren't just any assets, they are the kind of prohibited, highly illegal, or disturbing content that triggers an immediate, non-negotiable permanent termination. To the Roblox moderation system, it looks like you manually went to the create page and uploaded the content. It looks like you are the villain. Let's look at the actual evidence, because the reality is heartbreaking. On the 18th of April, a high-profile player, someone with years of history and a massive collection of rare limiteds, was permanently terminated. They didn't get a warning, they didn't get a chance to explain, they simply joined a game, saw their screen flicker with capture requests, and left immediately out of fear, but leaving wasn't enough. When they tried to log back in, their account was gone. Everything they had worked for, including the steady stream of income from the platform, vanished instantly. This isn't just about losing a game. For many creators and traders, this is real-world financial loss. The fact that an account can be wiped because of a few seconds of malicious code is a failure of the platform's basic duty to protect their users. And here's the most frustrating part of this entire situation. Roblox support. We all know the stories on how difficult it is to get a human to read an appeal, but this situation takes it to a whole new level of utter uselessness. When this victim appealed, citing the exploit and their innocence, they were met with a canned response by a robot. The appeal was denied in minutes. No human ever looked at the logs, no one checked to see if the upload originated from a suspicious script. In the eyes of the automated system, the evidence was ironclad. This is why the community is in an absolute panic right now. If a veteran player with a clean record can be wiped out in seconds, what chance does the average user have? The reliance on AI moderation has created a guilty until proven innocent environment where proof is faked by hackers. So is there any hope? Thankfully, the community started screaming loud enough that the corporate wall finally cracked. About 2 days after the initial reports went viral, on Twitter, a senior software engineer at Roblox finally stepped in. He acknowledged that they were looking into the reported vulnerability, and as a temporary safety measure, they have restricted the upload of API that was being abused. This is a massive relief, and we should commend the engineer for acting so quickly, but it also highlights a massive problem. Why did it take a tweet with over millions of views for Roblox to acknowledge a literal account deleting exploit? Why do players have to risk their entire digital livelihoods just for a basic security fix? It shouldn't require a public relations nightmare for a platform this big to protect their users. Even though a temporary fix is in place, we are not in the guaranteed safety zone yet. Until Roblox releases a formal update on the developer forum confirming that the root cause is patched, you must remain extremely cautious. First, you need to check your settings. According to several prominent community members, you can opt out of the capture service via your privacy settings. If you haven't used this feature and don't plan to, disable it immediately. Second, exercise extreme cautions with the game you join. This is not time to be clicking on random links sent to you by your friends or strangers on Discord. If you join a game and see any strange pop-ups, especially ones asking for permissions or mentioning captchas, alt F4 out of there immediately. Finally, finally, if you have a high value account with core blocks, headless, or rare hats, you are the primary target. Your account is a trophy to these exploiters. Roblox is officially done for because of an update that's actually going to take place tomorrow, and it pisses me off so much. Because if you don't know what update I could possibly be talking about, I'll just clue you in a little bit. It's where Roblox will basically get rid of every donation game on the platform, not only affecting Hazem, but also affecting one of the biggest Roblox creators on the platform, Creekcraft, and the biggest Roblox YouTuber on the platform with like this whole genre that I'm in. But most importantly, it affects you and me, the people that play Roblox constantly. Because this update basically makes it so developers can't add a thing to where people can donate to people, or you can just buy things from people in-game. You'll have to upgrade to Roblox Plus to actually give people Robux now, which is just stupid. But I'm actually going to show you a tweet about this whole thing where it'll actually give you a lot more information about how stupid this will actually be. RTC posted a tweet about how this update will affect everyone and what it will actually do. And if you don't know who RTC is, they just post Roblox news stuff and people react to it for some reason. Roblox will no longer allow games to sell game passes from other games starting May 29th. So as you see, it's basically what I just explained. But it's hard to put in words how much that will affect you until I read the rest of this tweet, because it genuinely pisses me off how Roblox has been affecting the platform recently. Just look at this. As a mandatory replacement, Roblox is introducing the Transfers API. You must be age checked, which is a terrible update by the way, and also that will be a big thing because now you have to age check to actually send people Robux, so that's stupid. Or have a linked parental account to either receive or send Robux. Now what if there are orphans on Roblox, what are you gonna do about that? Any Robux will immediately be received on you accepting the Robux. You will receive 90% of the Robux. If they're making this big of a change, you would think that they would just give you 100% of the Robux, because this is just stupid. No one asked for this update. It's not like everyone was campaigning for this update. No one wanted this update. Instead of the previous 60%. At least that's a good thing. At least they changed it from 60 to 90%, but that's still not good because Roblox just likes to get their greedy little hands into everything. 10% still goes to the game's creator. But the thing about the game's creator thing, they take a percent of that percent. So it's not like the game creator is just getting 10%, they're taking a percent of that 10%, which is a stupid thing that I think they're trying to hide that like it's something that they're doing for the community, but it's not. To send Robux, you must be subscribed to Roblox Plus. So you have to pay them money to receive potential money from people. And the money in Roblox isn't even like good money either. It's not even like money that you can actually receive in real life that's good money. Because like I think 1,000 Robux is 12 bucks. Roblox currently allows only 1,000 Robux maximum sent per month. So they're doing all of this just to make it so people can't send more than 1,000 Robux a month. What is Roblox doing? Like I know this is more of a rant video and I don't really talk like this, but what is Roblox doing? Like I hope you guys understand my frustrations now. You will not be able to cancel any transfer. That's gonna open up everyone to a big problem. Imagine if someone hacks into your account, you're verified and everything, and they just send the money over and they accept the Robux, so then you can't get your Robux back. Oh no. Additionally, you can transfer Robux on the Buy Robux page or by donating it to a user's page. That's not a bad update actually. I'm glad that they added that, but everything else here is just utterly trash. If you are under the age of 18, your parent must approve every transfer request. Any request not accepted within a week will be sent back to the person who initially sent it. Any Robux earned from the transfer are not DevXable. I have no idea what that last part means. It's probably important, so you should research that because I'm not going to. I'm lazy. But as you see, all of that is a big problem. There's only a few things that I genuinely agree with, which were the least affected things that they added. So they added it as an after effect. It's not like they did it on purpose. They did it because they had to, which at least they did something accidentally good. I'm glad that they did something accidentally good instead of doing it on purpose, because if they tried to do that on purpose, it wouldn't be good. It wouldn't be good at all. It would be trash in a dumpster. And also everything else that has been added, you can stop today if you just stop playing Roblox. I know thousands of people have said that in this genre, but seriously, if you want Roblox to fix this situation, just stop playing Roblox for a day. They will literally reverse this situation in a snap, because they don't want their market share to go down. They don't want their viewer base to go down. They don't want any of that to go down. So the best thing you can do is just try to redo what they tried to do in March. My most viewed video, go watch that after this. What they tried to do in March is just stop playing Roblox for a singular day, and people failed at that. In fact, I'm pretty sure the player base peaked over 1 million more than usual. But I think now more than ever is the best time for us to actually do this, because there's actually more and more people just leaving Roblox organically than there has ever been in the history of Roblox. So if we just organize something, tell me in the comment section if you want to organize something, because I would love to organize something against Roblox in that way. But anyways, if you want more updates on Roblox situations, please go watch this video and also subscribe, because I would really appreciate that. Subscribe. What are you doing? Subscribe. I need this video longer. Please subscribe. So it seems like Please Donate is officially cooked, and I'll explain why later on in this video. But Roblox today decided to actually do the update that everyone said not to do, and they're making it so you have to join a subscription to actually send Robux to each other, which is why Please Donate will no longer exist in the way that it already exists, because it is currently still online, but it completely unusable. Seriously, after this video, go try to play Please Donate. It will no longer work. I tried to play it, multiple other people tried to play it online. It just won't work because of the new update that Roblox implemented, which millions upon millions of people said not to do. Even Hazem, the creator of the game, also didn't like that. And I feel insanely sad for Hazem, because I actually talked to Hazem once. He probably wouldn't remember, but it was cool talking to him. He was like a nice person. He was a nice guy. And the fact that Roblox can completely terminate your game because they decide that they want more money is absolutely ridiculous, and we should show Roblox that they can't do this. Because how many bad updates will it take before people realize Roblox doesn't care about you, they don't care about me, and they definitely do not care about Hazem or the other people making millions of dollars from their game. As long as they can squeeze a little bit more profit out of their game, they're not really gonna care about you, because they're really shifting towards making their game more corporate. Even Creekcraft has noticed this, most of the people on the platform has noticed this, and I'm sure you even noticed this. Tell me in the comments down below if you've noticed this. Also earlier, remember when I said you should join the game after this video to check out the game just to see that it doesn't work? Well, it appears that the game, since I checked it last night, does not only not work, there's also a message now on the game that I'm going to read on screen. Hey everyone, there's major changes to how Please Donate will work, and you deserve to hear it straight. The short version is this: Roblox is ruining our game, and that is completely true. Roblox did completely ruin their game, which is completely stupid. I don't agree with it at all. A lot of what was possible before just simply isn't anymore. Roblox is removing cross-game, Game Pass sales. That's the system this entire game was built on. It was free for everyone. There was no cap on how much you could donate. Now there is. It's $1,000 a month, and it's the only reason donating here ever worked. As of May 29th, it's gone. We got no say in it and no chance to give feedback. We found out the same day it was announced to everyone with barely 3 weeks notice, and I could assume how hard that would be to, you know, update all of this and try to figure that out. At least the game is still up and you can still donate $1,000 a month to a random person. To keep the game running, we focused on a Roblox replacement. The transfer API doesn't come close to what we had, and it doesn't come close to what we've lost. Here's what Roblox Transfers API actually means, in plain terms. $5 a month subscription, brutally low transfer limits, only 500 Robux a day, 1,000 Robux a month, 5,000 Robux a day, 10,000 Robux a day with 2 FA. Parent approval for every donation under 18 for both the sender and receiver. Global donation effects are gone too. Donations large enough to trigger them aren't possible anymore. And then it just lists out all of the things that aren't possible anymore, which is so stupid. I remember watching Creekcraft's live streams and loving whenever he donated to someone, because that happened, are no longer possible. They may return if Roblox raises the limits. He could just make the effects work for lower amounts of Robux, maybe, I don't know. There's even more to that I'm gonna read in a minute, but it seems like Please Donate is literally going to be 6 feet under eventually. Maybe not within a week, maybe not within a month, but it definitely will see its final days very shortly, which sucks, man. I literally used to play Please Donate all the time with my friends. I got my first bit of Robux from one of my friends. I'm not gonna say their name, but I really appreciated it. Thank you if you're watching this. I got one of my first bit of Robux from there, which made me donate all the Robux that I got from him to other people, and my childhood is basically disappearing because of Roblox. It's just gone. And I'm sure a lot of other people are growing up or have grown up from Please Donate, and now it's just gone. It's going to be gone within a week or a month. There's no way it can last longer than that. They have to have a getaway plan from this, from Roblox. They should make their own website where they sell Robux specifically for their game. I don't know how that would work, but that would be funny. But let's get back into the message that I'm going to read, and then I'll end off the video because this is starting to get boring. None of this was our choice. We're adopting this because we have to, not because this is a good solution. The game isn't going anywhere, but this is definitely a new era for Please Donate, and a lot of what was possible is now limited or gone thanks to Roblox. What happened here is ridiculous. A game with over 5 billion visits, up for 4 years is suddenly a problem. And it wasn't a conversation. It was just, this is happening in 3 weeks. We'll save what we can, but I won't lie, this whole experience has me seriously questioning whether I want to keep developing on Roblox at all. This is the worst experience I have had on Roblox. First of all, this is a great response from Hazem. I am very happy with this response. He completely throws shade at Roblox, which is so cool. None of the biggest creators on Roblox have ever done that, so that's very cool. Also, this whole situation reminds me, I didn't even tell you why this whole thing was happening, so if you want to find out why that's happening, you should watch this video on screen because you'll really like it, and it'll really help me out. So watch this video on screen. What are you doing? And also subscribe. Please subscribe. Subscribe right now.